Alright, so first of all, this is not a new product. It's been out for a while now, and I couldn't get my hands on it until recently. I believe I explained why in the unboxing that I made. So these are the FreePods Neo. I would have made this review a lot sooner, but the thing is that I have not been using the earphones that much, so it took me some time to really use them to understand how they work. And yeah, I'm going to be telling you everything about them or that I've experienced with them in this video. So on looking at the FreePods Neo, they are a bit similar to the Rift 2. The only difference is that the Rift 2 are a lot smaller. And if you saw the video I made about the Rift 2, which I'll link in the description if you want to watch it, what I said about it is the reason why I have not been using the FreePods Neo that much. I don't know if it's the size of my ears. I think I also said I have like averagely sized ears in the Rift 2 video, I'm not really sure. But from my experience using the earphones, the FreePods Neo, they are painful to wear. Seriously, these are not earphones you want to wear and like lie down. In most cases, you wouldn't wear earphones while lying down. But if you're one of those people that do that, then these earphones, I will recommend that you don't wear them while lying down. Also, I got this comment about the earphones falling off because of small ears. Now, I wouldn't consider myself someone with small ears because wearing the earphones, they fit in my ears. So I asked someone that has small ears to wear the earphones. So from her experience wearing the earphones, she said that they were not falling off per se. So I told her to just shake her head, and she did. The earphones didn't come off immediately, but she said that she was feeling like the earphones were coming out slowly. So, well, maybe it's just that her ears are not small enough. But from my experience, the earphones don't fall off. So at this point, the only thing I can say is that if you have the FreePods Neo and they fall off from your ears, please just let us know in the comments so that people can be aware. And let us know how big your ears are. I don't really know how we're going to like compare ear sizes, but if you know you have small ears, just say you have small ears. And if you feel like your ears are big and they are falling off, well, you can also mention that. The reason why I'm bringing this up, like the earphones being painful to wear or potentially falling off, is that there are probably the main things that you will find wrong with these earphones. I think everything else is okay. Well, from my experience, I feel like everything else is okay. So the only thing is that you will not be able to test it out unless you buy the earphones. Unless, of course, you know somebody that has the earphones, then you can try it out and see if it is not too painful or it doesn't fall off from your ears. But besides that, these earphones are really good when it comes to listening to music and being aware of your surroundings. It's a lot more natural compared to earphones with silicone tips. There's not much to say about the case. At first glance, it looks like the case is very long, but then when you stack it up with like cases of the FreePods 4, you'll see that it's around the same height. So technically, it's not like the case is long, it's just that it is very slim. One thing I will say is that removing earphones from this case is not as simple as the other earphones that I've used that have cases. So I'll strongly recommend being careful when you remove the earphones from this case. Considering the fact that these earphones do not block out external sounds, because one thing is that they don't have silicone tips. Honestly, when it comes to sound quality, these earphones are very good. They are loud, they are clear, and the bass is very decent. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that these earphones will replace earphones like the Spacebuds or the FreePods 4, but honestly, they are definitely better than expected, especially for earphones that don't have silicone tips. You can use the FreePods Neo with the Oraimo Sound app, and while you don't get features like noise cancellation or transparency, you do get this spatial audio feature. If I had to explain how the spatial audio feature works, well, normally when you listen to audio with the feature off, the sound comes out in like a straight line, like a targeted direction. But when you activate the spatial audio feature, well, the audio comes out like spread out. It is no longer targeted. Like it doesn't seem like it is going in one direction. It is not a feature that I use a lot, but from my experience, I tested it with some songs. Some songs sounded good, some didn't. So it's something you're either going to use and like, or you use and you'll be like, okay, this is not for me. As for the gaming mode, I activated it while playing Call of Duty. I did notice a slight delay in audio. It is not very bad, but personally, I would not use these earphones for heavy gaming. But with games like Dream League Soccer or any other light game, I did not notice a delay in audio. So overall, when it comes to sound quality, if you just want a pair of earphones that are decent, can stream videos, like listen to music, watch movies online, the FreePods Neo are very good. But when it comes to heavy gaming, well, I would not recommend it because you're always going to get that slight delay. Honestly, I spent an embarrassing amount of time shooting walls just to see or listen to how the audio is going to like delay in terms of the game mode. I feel like the people that are on the same team as me, well, they will feel like I didn't even know what I was doing. The FreePods Neo are one of those earphones that you just need to connect to your phone and start using. They don't have a lot of fancy features. I think besides the spatial audio feature and the game mode feature, you don't get any other features from these earphones. For making phone calls, they are very good. I've used them for making normal phone calls and WhatsApp phone calls. But as usual, here's a demo of how the earphones sound when it comes to phone calls. Alright, so I am making this phone call using the FreePods Neo, and this is what my voice sounds like. I'm going to switch to my phone's microphone so you can hear the difference in terms of sound quality. Okay, so I've switched to my phone's microphone. I'm currently using the Redmi Note 13 to make this phone call, and this is what it sounds like. Okay, so I've switched back to the earphones, and yeah, from here I'm sure you can tell what the audio sounds like. Something I'll say I don't like about the FreePods Neo is the way you use them to control your music. They are basically like the AirPods 4. You need the two earphones, like you need both of them to control your music properly. To pause your music while using these earphones, you can use either the left one or the right one. But the thing is that you have to tap twice. On most earphones, you tap once to pause. But as I've said, it's the same with the AirPods 4. You also have to tap twice on the AirPods 4 to pause your music. If you need to go to the next music, you have to use the right earphone to do that. You cannot use the left one. And if you want to go to the previous song, you have to use the left one. You can't use the right one. And there's no way to change that. And instead of tapping twice to change your song, you have to tap 3 times. So yeah, that is another thing that I don't like about these earphones. Somehow I want to say that I understand why they designed the earphones that way, because whenever I try to remove the earphones from the case, I find that I always touch the sensors. So yeah, if you are always touching the sensors, that means that you may end up playing music accidentally. In terms of battery life, I'll say that the FreePods Neo are very good. I used them for 2 hours. Anyway, I didn't use them per se. I just left my phone. I have a spare phone that I use. I just left the earphones play music for 2 hours, and after 2 hours I saw that it was 70% left. So yeah, the earphones are very good when it comes to battery life, and it is somehow expected because you don't have a lot of features from the earphones besides that spatial audio feature and gaming mode. So you don't have things like noise cancellation, transparency mode that will drain out battery or will need more power. So I can understand why these earphones are good, and they are long, so maybe with the height then bigger batteries, I don't know, I'm just speculating at this point. But when it comes to battery life, very good. I got the FreePods Neo on Jumia for 18,000 naira. If you guys are interested in getting them for yourself, I'm going to leave links to the official Oraimo store as well as Jumia. The reason why I'm keeping those 2 links is that for me, I can no longer order from Oraimo. If your state is also removed, then you can buy the earphones from Jumia. Like I said, links will be in the description. Alright, so that's basically all I have to say about the earphones. I think if I had to recommend them, I'll say I can recommend them to people that cannot afford earphones like the FreePods 4 or the Spacebuds, because from my experience, those ones are a lot better compared to these ones. But overall, they are still good if you don't mind the painfulness and their potential falling off from your ears. It hasn't happened to me, but some people have mentioned it. Even on Jumia, I think I saw a comment about that as well. But overall, the sound quality is good. And yeah, that's all I have to say in this video. Ask me any questions you have, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.